God, yes. Let's get the goddamn party started. Just give me a moment or two. I need my thoughts to unravel just a little bit here. Oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Shelby. Okay. Just going to get this up just in case any of you dipshits join and chime in. I want to be able to make sure I can give a proper response. A response. Yeah. How do you like them apples? Get it? Because I'm talking about her tits. Move on to the next thing. Now, I want you guys to listen, and I want you guys to listen real good. Let me know if the Platinum Wrench and others can hear this. You hear that right there? I think you heard that. I'm going to say, oh, hell yeah! You heard that. Do you know what that was, Sage? That was our unofficial sponsor, JR, James Ready, Dry Ice. Open it up, and it is a cold one because it's been sticking in that freezer for fucking 3 goddamn hours. So that's how you know it's good. You know, I might have a couple of these Steve Weisers and then go fucking ranch a farm in Ranch Simulator. I think that's the game we're going to play tonight. If you guys want, you can tell me to play another game. I'll politely tell you to fuck off. But I think tonight we're going to do a little Ranch Simulator. Okay? So we're going to go with that. Now, we don't have much to go over tonight. Other than, magnificent crack of the can indeed. Now, you know what? I need to just do something here. Ooh, yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being really fucking cold, I'm going to give that an 8.5. So I'm going to let them stay in the freezer a little longer. But goddamn, James Hard, you motherfucker, you do it right. 6% beer. We don't touch 4% over here. We're not little bitches. All right. I'm sorry. I could talk about James Ready all day, every day. This is the pride and glory of Moncton, New Brunswick, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to James Ready, Jimmy James Ready. Fucking bring it home. Speaking of bringing it home, let's bring home tomorrow's predictions in a moment. So, first and foremost, I do want to give a shout out to an unofficial sponsor, Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, currently leading the league in sacks this year, has 22 sacks. Gonna go up against Aaron Rodgers this week in a pivotal showdown for the Steelers. Not as much for the Browns, but certainly for Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett really wants to take Aaron Rodgers down. Never has in his career. And it would be monumental if he could, to be honest with you. Myles Garrett, 22 sacks this year. And if he gets one more, he breaks the record. A half sack ties the record. So he's definitely going to break the record. Now, here's what I want to say. In order for this record to be valid, Myles Garrett needs to do it in Game 16 against the Steelers, because Michael Strahan, who has had the record the first time, I get Favre might have took a knee, whatever, right? But Strahan did it in 16 games. TJ Watt did his in 17. I'm calling TJ Watt's a fake record, and I'll call Myles Garrett's a fake record if he doesn't do it this game. He has to do it this game. It cannot be Game 17 where he does it, in my opinion. Myles Garrett is a freak. Sage is absolutely right about that. Still, somehow only 30 years of age. I remember when he was drafted as a rookie, and I remember watching him play, I think, in the second year, because I don't watch Cleveland Browns games, obviously. No offense to you Cleveland Browns people out there, but I got a really interesting stat. So I was looking, on my break during work. I was looking at it. So in his career, 124 and a half sacks in 132 games. So he's up there in great company with, Lawrence Taylor, Reggie White, Yeah, he's in great company. Probably ahead of T.J. Watt by quite a bit, and J.J. Watt as well. J.J. Watt's a bit of a different player, though. He's a 3-4 end, not a 4-3 end. Now, what I found interesting was the fact of the matter is he's only ever, he being Myles Garrett, has only ever won Defensive Player of the Year once. I was kind of, I was just kind of surprised by this. And I don't know. I just thought that, a guy that is this consistent, this much of a domineering force, I just would have expected it to be a bit different. Now, I guess T.J. Watt's only got one, but I would argue that Myles Garrett's wouldn't say a much better player, but I'd say he's a better player. But it seems like T.J. Watt gets more votes year in and year out. I guess Myles Garrett's just one of those consistent freaks where it's like 14 to 16 every year. Now, Sage says, what if he gets 3 or 4 over in Game 17? It doesn't count what happens in Game 17, Sage. It has to happen this game. It has to happen this game. Otherwise, I'm just going to call it Michael Strahan's. Now, I think Myles Garrett has a sack in him. And I'm cheering for the Steelers. I want the Steelers to make the playoffs for obvious reasons. But I do want Myles Garrett to get the sack. I think he's too good a player. You're just talking about a generational player. One of the best ever. The only problem I have with Myles Garrett is the fact that why did he stay with the Browns? I'm not hating on you Cleveland fans out there, but why did he stay with the Browns, man? In the offseason where he was demanding a trade, then he caved because he got paid. Why did he stay with the Browns other than money? Like, you've made enough money as is. Do you not actually want to try to win a championship? He's never going to win a championship in Cleveland. I'm sorry, unless he thinks Shedeur Sanders is going to lead him to the fucking promised land. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, he needs to do it this week, Sage, or it doesn't count. I don't care if he's one of your players. I just don't care. Okay? The other thing, speaking of defensive ends, Max Crosby extremely upset today. So Max Crosby has had a nagging injury all year, and he's been playing through it. Oh, Sage, absolutely. If Saquon Barkley would have passed Ed Dickerson, I'd be saying he's a fraud for 2 reasons. 1, the extra game. 2, it's a little bit easier to run the ball these days than it was before. Thank you, Sage. Thank you. We come to an agreement. No, absolutely. It's the same thing like, okay, if some guy beats like Dan Marino or Drew Brees for 5,000 yards or whatever, and they do it in the 17th game of the season, I don't want to hear it. I don't care if you beat them by 200 yards. It doesn't fucking matter. The 17th game, yes, I like that there's more football, but we cannot start anointing these people as record holders when they have an advantage, and soon it's going to be 18 games, right? It's like, holy fuck, man. Dan Marino did his 5,000-yard bullshit back in the 80s when fucking quarterbacks were only thrown for 2,500 fucking yards. Sage is going on record saying Derrick Henry had 2,000 yards in 16. Derrick Henry, hell of a running back. We will see him tomorrow. When we preview the game, we'll go over it. But Derrick Henry, definitely a beast. Weird that he's been having the fumbling problems this year, though. I'm not really sure. He's always run upright. He's always been an upright, I don't know, man. He's always ran that way. So I don't really understand why he's got more fumbles this year than other years. Now, let's take a look at just kind of Max Crosby. Stick to defensive end. Defensive end. Okay. Very upset is Max Crosby because they're benching him for the last 2 games of the season. It appears that they are benching him in hopes of getting the number 1 overall pick, which I do expect. He says he does not care about that. He left the facility today. I think there's a real chance that Max Crosby is going to get traded in the offseason. Because I think Max Crosby, unlike Myles Garrett, will actually stick. He'll actually stick to his fucking gut here and say, fuck you guys. Seriously, fuck off. I'm out of here. And I can't blame him. He says he doesn't care about, he wants to play, to be the best defensive end in the league is his goal, right? So the fact they're benching him pisses him off. And I can't blame him. I can't blame the front office for doing what they're doing, but you shouldn't be in a position where you need to tank and get a quarterback anyway, in my books. Sage says the Raiders are tanking it so hard. Bowers, Max. There's also another one. There's another key player that they're benching as well, Sage. So I just hope that this tanking doesn't affect the structure, because I don't want to go to like a lottery system. I don't like the lottery system in any sport when it comes to draft picks. So I hope it doesn't lead to that for the NFL. But when it's this clear that that's what you're doing is tanking, you'd lose the game anyway, even if you played them. So you piss off one of your star players, and you're just making it clear that you're just trying to fucking tank. I don't know, Sage. I don't fucking know. God damn it. That's all I gotta say. I'd hate it to be a goddamn Raiders fan. Now, we do have 2 games on the docket tomorrow. Before I do anything in terms of projections, James Reddy's talking to me right now. James Reddy's telling me that I need to have a snow cone at 10:30 in the morning and go watch some kids play baseball. What was that quote, Sage? What was that quote that I sent you last night? I need to find that quote, honestly. It was a good fucking quote. Just give me a second. I need to find this quote. Actually, Sage, I want you to insult me. Send an insult to me right now. Send an insult. Just say something like, call me a fucking idiot or some shit. What you normally do, Sage. I've got Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary all lined up for you. Say something to piss me off right now, Sage. Come on, Sage. Hit me with your best wrench shot. I believe that was Pat Benatar that said that. Hit me with your best wrench shot, Sage. Just don't call me a jive turkey. I don't want to be called a jive turkey. You can call me a cocksucker, but do not call me a jive turkey. How's that sound? Oh, I just got served a triple-double JT. Well, guess what? This is going to come for the both of you. I'm going to downsize your face with a shovel. How's that sound? Yeah, I'm glad that calling me a JT was worth it, because your faces are being downsized by a fucking shovel. Yeah. Prison fucking rules right there. Prison rules. It was a good video, wasn't it, Sage? It was a good fucking video. I gotta watch more of like Will Ferrell's SNL shit, because Will Ferrell, like, there's just always some quote that you haven't, like, back in the day, man, he had just had these one-liners here and there that were just so fucking epic. Now he sucks now. I don't know. His movies suck. Maybe the writing sucks. I don't know. But, like, back in the day, you just had so many fucking one-liners from it. It was epic. All right, let's get to our football picks, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsored by James Reddy Dry Ice. First game tomorrow is the Houston Texans on the road against the San Diego Chargers. The Chargers are favored to win this game by 1.5. So 2 or more, they say. Well, I really feel that this defense is going to suffocate the Chargers, and they're going to decimate Justin Herbert, that I confidently will say, even with C.J. Stroud under center, that Houston's going to cover and Houston's going to win. I think Houston is one of these teams you need to be extremely wary of right now. I think they could get into the playoffs. They could be hot getting into the playoffs, and they could just be an absolute juggernaut in the AFC. I don't think there's many juggernauts in the AFC, but Houston scares the shit out of me. So I'm taking the upset, the slight upset. I'm taking Houston to win the ball game. Now, you've got the Baltimore Ravens on the road against the Green Bay Packers. Lamar Jackson, out. Jordan Love, out. So it'll be a battle of Tyler Huntley and Malik Willis. Now, I feel like the game's going to really depend on the run game a bit. We've been great at stuffing the run this year. I feel like we'll be able to minimize Derrick Henry, especially, well, Huntley can run a little bit, but he's not great or anything like that. You don't have to worry so much about Huntley in terms of the passing game. He can run, but I think the Packers win. It'll be a close game. I think the Packers win by 3. Even with Malik Willis, I feel like there's a lot of things that they can do. Josh Jacobs needs to break out this game, in my opinion. And Malik Willis, I just feel like there's a few things he can offer that Jordan Love cannot. Mostly in the running game, the read options, that sort of thing. So I feel pretty confident with Malik Willis. He's played before. He knows our system. We'll have some good shit game planned, and I think we'll win. I think the game could get lopsided if Derrick Henry is to continue struggling with ball security. The game would get very ugly then, because I do expect that we're going to be able to trick Tyler Huntley into a pick or two. That's just my opinion. I think the big thing for Malik Willis is ball security himself, just not turning the ball over, whether that be through interception or through fumble. It's going to be very interesting to see Colin Oliver, 5th-round pick this year, come back. He's a defensive end. He's extremely undersized. He's kind of a hybrid that can play defensive end as well as inside linebacker, though you won't see him playing inside linebacker, in my opinion, unless it's to bring a blitz. Be interested to see how many snaps he gets, if he can get 12 or 15. Not saying it's going to replace Micah Parsons' production, but it can help a little bit, especially if Baron Sorrell, whatever his fucking name is, can get off the schneid a little bit. Some of our role players, Lucas Finesse. It's time to get after that ass. Okay? That's all I got to say. We're just going to take a look at the comments before we proceed. So I already said Packers win and the Packers cover as well. So let's close up shop here. See what the fuck Sage is bitching about over there. Sage says, old news, but teams tank on purpose, even if they don't admit it. Look at the Colts when Luck got drafted. They traded everyone. Lottery might have to be implemented. Now, to me, though, I've got a bit of a difference of opinion than you do right now, Sage. So, to me, there's a difference in trading everyone than, because that's just smart. You're trading for the future. I get that. But when you're sitting guys that are healthy and they're getting pissed off, that to me is a little bit different. That to me is just way different. Because, yeah, of course, if you're not going to compete, you should trade your players away. That to me is a no-brainer, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you trade your players? But can you really be sitting down guys that have a nagging injury? I mean, potentially you could make the argument that they're concerned it could become like a, I don't know, like what is his injury? What is Max Crosby's injury? That's what we need to look up first. So Max Crosby injury. I'd like to know what the injury actually is. Because, like, if it's not one that's going to get aggravated, like, say, for example, like, okay, you've got a calf strain. If you've got, like, a very, a calf strain, that can become an Achilles injury. You know what I mean? Now, it's not going to be an ACL injury or anything that... Why can't I find this? Let me just go to... I'm just going to go to Roto World. Just give me a second here. I don't want a lottery to be implemented, Sage. Like, okay, so you have a knee injury. I don't think it means you're going to tear your fucking ACL. ACL injuries usually happen spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Like, it just tears because, I don't know, it just fucking tears because of a non-contact injury. I don't think if your knee's sore and you feel good to play, that they should be shutting you down. That's just my opinion. Then again, what do I know? The Raiders know exactly what they're doing. That's why they've been a prestigious fucking organization since 1995. They've been one of the best teams in the league. Oh, what do you mean? They haven't been good since 1995? Just like 1 or 2 years? Oh, I stand corrected. Sorry, James Reddy was just telling me that I was wrong. And I had to listen to what James Reddy was saying. Anyways, it is time for us to shut the fuck up. And I'm going to fire up a game here. It's going to be real relaxing. It's going to be a nice little simulator game. So I'm going to get this ready. Like James Reddy. I don't care, Sage. You have a fucking grievance with the Colts. You can take it up with Jim Irsay. Take it up with Jim Irsay. Don't take it up with me, Sage. God! Let's see what Sage has as a rebuttal. Peyton had just left for Denver. They needed a quarterback, so they made sure to blow the season. What do you mean he's dead? If he's dead, you visit his grave. You visit his grave with a bouquet of flowers dipped in alcoholic beverage, and you take it up with the great, late Jim Irsay. Okay? I want to hear your shit. This man tried to free a whale before the whale freed itself. So please, show a little respect to the Colts organization. I swear to God, every time I do this fucking stream, I'm left more disgusted than when I started it. You don't frig Jim! You don't frig Jim, Jim will frig you! From beyond the fucking grave, you son of a fucking bitch! I'm spitting at my goddamn computer. I'm like Sergeant Slaughter right now, how much you got me spitting. Need fucking windshield wipers if you were in front of me right now, you son of a bitch. God, I fucking can't stand the negativity and the camp. You're just smearing the goddamn Colts. They never did nothing wrong. Maybe you guys should draft someone better than Jake fucking Locker, Cam fucking Ward. How's that sound? You guys tank yourselves without even fucking trying. Fuck you. You guys fired the wrong coach. Callahan should still be employed. Fuck you, Jake Locker, you 10th overall draft pick son of a bitch. No one cares about Jake Locker, including his family. Let's be fucking real here. Let's be fucking real. I heard his father prayed, wished that he could go back in time and castrate himself. That's how much he hated Jake fucking Locker. It's just what I heard. I'm just reporting the fucking news. Anyways, I'm going to plug in my controller. And I'm going to black out everything that was just said to me about the Colts from Sage. Sage is a Colts hater. He's a big Tennessee Titans nut hugger. And what happened in 1999 to Tennessee? Sage. What happened in 1999 to Tennessee? Answer the question. What happened in 1999 to Tennessee? Answer the question. What happened in 1999 to Tennessee? Answer the question, please. How did their season end? Please tell me how their season ended. Answer the question, Sage. Answer the fucking question. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Answer the question. I guarantee you this pompous ass doesn't know how to answer the question. He is starting to remind me of fucking Larry. Is this your homework, Larry? Is what Sage is reminding me of. And of course, it's his homework, but he doesn't answer the question anyway. They won the Super Bowl, idiot. No, you guys came up 1 yard short, motherfucker. And that's the closest they will ever be to a Super Bowl in your goddamn life. So you better start cheering for someone else. Because your backup playing the Detroit Lions, it didn't work for you either, bitch. Sorry, Sage. Sorry, I've got epilepsy, among other things, going on for me these days. I do apologize for taking such a manly tone to you. This is a tone that Dan Campbell would take to the troops in Tennessee if he were to get fired. So you're going to have to get used to hearing a little bit of bravado if he gets fired. All right. I'm going to fire up the game. Everyone, I'm very excited for this. So let's calm the fuck down. Let's reel it in for the real thing. And let's be friends. Let's be friends for the rest of the evening. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Steam. Fuck you, Steam. Why is it not... Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Updating dependencies? I don't have any dependents, man. Does this mean Steam's having kids? Oh, my God. Is this with fucking Epic? Why are we updating Epic shit, Sage? What is going on, man? Sage, help me. I'm sorry I said those things about Tennessee. I'm sorry I threatened to downsize your face. Okay? It's just the snow cones. It's just the snow cones talking, Sage. It's just the snow cones talking. It's now updating my dependencies. I don't know what that means. Well, while it's loading, I'm going to take a piss. It's updating dependencies. Here, I'll take a screenshot for you and send it on Discord. It's getting weird. I've never seen dependencies. Okay, it says... Oh. Yeah, give me a minute. We're going to have to sort this out. We'll be right back, folks. A message from our sponsor. Go to hell. Be right back. Okay. Great grand. Sage thinks it's doing software shit. Sage, what would you know about running a ranch? With all due respect, what would you know? about running a ranch? Well, you're about to find out how to run a ranch. All right, let me just make sure it's as full as we can go. Okay. Can you guys hear the music now or no? Yeah! How come I can't pick a binary version? I don't identify as male or female. Let's make this guy as jacked as we can. But we don't want that double chin, no. Alright, let's go, let's go down here. That's our character. That's our rancher. We call him a jolly rancher around here. Look at that little tuxedo play right there. Which level do you guys want? I'm gonna start out here. He's a beautiful rancher. Okay, why is it not letting me get out of here? Here we go! Ranch simulation. I was just a poor boy in a ranch with some cattle. He's running as fast as he can. Oh. Hello, grandchild. If you read this letter, then you agreed to fulfill my last will and came to our family ranch. It is desolate because I did not have the time or the opportunity to deal with it. Come into the house. I left a few things in the attic that will help you. I believe in you. Your loving, dead grandfather. That's sweet. That's very sweet. Alright, we open the door. I gotta go to the attic, though. Ah! Idiot. I turned it on. Why is there no sound? Yeah, this place definitely a fixer-upper. Jesus Christ. I don't know if we should have kids in here. The kids, I mean, look, there's definitely kids. Yeah. Definitely kids were sleeping up here. I got a wrench! Alright, we're in the attic. Jesus, fuck, it's a clunky little fucker. Oh, nice, a gun. Are they giving me the gun so I can blow my fucking brains out and not deal with this shit? You gave me $500. Thanks, Pops. Take this revolver in the forest. There are many wild animals that can cause you trouble. I have left some money and ammo. One more thing, you son of a bitch. You will need a car. In the garage, at the entrance to the ranch, there is an old UTV. You will need to use the spare parts you find here to fix it up. Good luck. I could just take it down to Tommy Callahan's Auto Parts, ladies and gentlemen. They'll fix you up real good. And then they'll smash your hood and you'll have to come back. Alright, what the fuck is this? Am I fixing a car? Is that what's going on? There we go. Look at that! You guys are fucking idiots. You don't know how to do this work. Fuck off. Alright, we gotta get more shit. Alright, we got more shit we gotta gather here. Oh, what's this here? Ah! I got 3 wheels so far, motherfuckers. And Alex, he's running pretty fucking fast, so please slow your roll and shut your fucking mouth, please, respectfully. We're gonna be driving here in a minute. Woo! This is probably going to be the biggest welfare of a car I've ever seen, but... Sage, don't tell me you're playing fucking Path of Exile right now when you could be watching Ranch Simulator. I think Sage has left us. Let's read the letter. Hello, grandchild. If you read this letter, then you already know. I am dead. Then you agreed to fulfill my last will and came to our family ranch. It is desolate because I did not have the time. I already read that. Fuck off, man. What's the point of putting letters everywhere? This game is Ranch Sim or Ranch Simulations. Oh, you're arc rating, are you? She needs gas. Jesus Christ, where's the gas go? Shit! Shit! There's a lot of trees around here. I don't want to fuck around. Alright, let's get this thing in the goddamn back here. I drive pretty damn good. Get the fuck up here. God damn it, man. Go in the goddamn thing and fuck off. Holy fuck. Alright. Place the jerry can in the UTV cargo. Oh! That's why you guys need to read when you play video games. Idiots. Alright, we're going on. Hold on. I don't like to drive without a James ready. Oh no. Might have had too many of them. This is bad. No! Fuck off, man. I'm gonna pass him. Okay. Why is she not refueling? Remove the fuel nozzle and insert it into the slot car and jerry can. Interact with the fuel pump to start refueling. Okay. That doesn't make any sense, but sure. Where the fuck is the gas? I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh, never mind. You hear them thunderclouds? Oh, fuck! Okay. Alright, we completed another quest. Let's go back home to our ranch. I gotta talk to a real estate agent. Shit! I thought I was done with those people. Just gotta take a little shortcut. Yeah. Well, hello there, missus. That's it. Do I have enough money to buy a car? No. We're stuck with our fucking UTV. Doesn't even have a television on it. False advertising. Oh, I gotta drive the car into the garage? The garage? Alright, let's fucking move it along here. Okay. What? I don't think I can sell it, can I? It says it's worth $0. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, fuck. Upgrade the goddamn car immediately. You're welcome. You took fucking money from a poor man. Alright, where we headed? Jesus Christ, man. This is like Grand Theft Auto. God damn it, man. Get the fuck out of the way when I'm driving through here. Alright. Shit! The handling on this thing is not very good. I'd expect better from a small cart. Okay. So what am I supposed to... I need an axe, a crowbar, and a table saw. Okay. Where's my cheap table saw at? Okay. You're welcome for the purchase. I don't have much money left though, bitch. You son of a fucking son of a... Looks like I can just carry the axe on me. I'd like to see Sage take a swing at me now. I'd love to see it. I've got a goddamn wrench, or a crowbar, I should say, and a goddamn axe. No wrench can handle that. I don't care how platinum it is. Fuck! That fucking brick wall came out of nowhere. I swear to God, if this fucking RV fucking... You wanna fucking go? I didn't think so. Oh, look at that. What do we have here? An egg basket and 2 chickens. Alright, let's get a rag basket first here. Important. We want 2 chickens. Thank you very much. Shit, I bought too many chickens. How do I return the chickens? Oh no. I'm gonna try to refund it. Can I refund the chicken? You fucking bitch. Just directed me to the goddamn fucking portal. I'm fucking broke now. Fuck. He'll be alright up there, right? Let's go back home. That chicken's doing okay in the back there. I am doing what I'm supposed to do. Thank you. I bought a bunch of shit. You wouldn't know what it's like to ranch at Tagrity Ranch, okay? You wouldn't know the risks. Ah! Look at that, we're making some fucking progress here. Where the fuck's the chicken go? Jesus, I should have drove the goddamn chicken. If you were watching the game, you'd know I'm not just driving around. You know, just for that comment, I'm going to grab another James Reddy. I'll be right back. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to fucking pour some food somewhere. I don't even think I have any fucking food. So I'm a little confused. Find bags of grain. Okay. No, we're not walking 67 meters. I'll drive there. If I'm alive, I drive. Shout out David Starsky. Yeah. Alright, we found some shit. Here's a nice piece of shit right here. Oh, we need to feed our cocks, don't we? Is this where we're putting our cocks? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, did the chickens go in here? Okay. Water tank found. Put a full bucket of water in. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this shit. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I'm not really knowing what they're asking right there. Okay, we've already read this 3 times. We will try putting the chicken there. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how that's not accessible to the chicken. Thanks, Sage. I needed that. I was starting to feel a little discouraged, actually. I really needed that picker-upper. You're like a Swiffer. Or a Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Thanks, Sage. I appreciate that. I appreciate that comment, too. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Okay. It does not let me do anything with this thing. This is kind of frustrating. Starting to get a little frustrating. Where the fuck am I supposed to fill this up? Okay. It's soon gonna be quitting time and get my refund time if it doesn't change. Okay. Well, they heard me. They heard me threaten the R word, which is refund. A small blueprint build. Where the fuck am I supposed to find that at? Jesus, fuck, this ranching business is fucking annoying. They couldn't leave me with a little bit more to work with? Jesus, fuck, I gotta drive all the way back into town again? Well, at least I can do that. On the road again. Where was that, though? Jesus Christ. I'm not driving so well right now. There's a lot of trees, Sage. There's a lot of trees. Come on! We can't get up this hill. We have nothing going for us at this ranch. Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. Fuck! Now there's a lot of rocks, Sage. It's even worse than the trees. Can I make it up this hill? I don't think this is much of a shortcut. I'm going back down. Now we need to find a road, I think. Found a road. Here we go. Let's floor this son of a bitch down to the goddamn ground. Why is that up in the fucking skyline, though? Jesus! Well, I'm supposed to go up to the sky. So, how am I supposed to get up there? I don't know. This game is soon going to be stopped, though. Do you not see what I mean? Where the fuck am I supposed to go? if the next landmark is up in the fucking middle of fucking Neptune? Like, how does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? It does not. Jesus fuck. Okay. I'm sorry, but I don't have any ways of traversing through the goddamn sky. I don't have a fucking aeroplane that I can just fucking pull out of my fucking sleeve. I'd say this stream's as good as done soon. And I will be contacting the good folks at Steam. Please tell me, unless you guys have better suggestions, how am I supposed to get up here to get a blueprint? To build, I've got... What the fuck am I supposed to build? Oh. So why would they put that there in the sky just to throw me off? Makes no sense. Well, I'm gonna put it right here. But where is the chicken? Do you guys know where the chicken is? I need to maximize space. Jesus fuck, man, I didn't even mean to press you. Okay. Let me guess. Jesus Christ, man. It's just kind of a grindy game so far. Nah. Yep. Okay. Well, it's been a ball. I'm gonna call it right there. I'm not going back into fucking town to get more goddamn fucking. I'm sorry. This is gonna be too much of a grind. I'm out of here. Okay. All right. Not really sure what to think of that game, if I'm being honest with you. Not sure whether or not to give it one more go again, another date, or get my money back. Either way, I will win, and that's all there is to it. Until tomorrow, go Pack Go. Have a good night, and chat with you guys.